welcome back to my channel.
Girl, I'll take the rest of you. Look, I got a question for you. Is it worth it? Real love, you think you deserve it? Cut 'em off, boy, find your purpose and get you a nigga that's solid. Personally, I'll do more than support your dreams, baby. Get you and me. It's time to boss up. Fix your credit, girl. Get at it. Get your bag up. Hit that.
For those of you who don't know, my name is Tiana. You can call me T. You know, the whole 9 yards, whatever you want to call me. In today's video, I am going to be doing a girl talk while doing my makeup, so kind of like a get ready with me with the girl talk included. But before I go along with that, I want y'all to do me a huge favor and comment down below what I should call y'all, because I know I keep saying y'all, guys, and I don't want to call y'all that. That is not cute. So if y'all have any cute names that I could possibly call y'all, feel free to leave it down in the comment section below and I will take your name into consideration. And another thing that I wanted to mention is I love y'all so much, but I'm trying to incorporate y'all in this journey with me because I am recording these things for y'all. And when I ask questions on my Instagram, I get no responses. Like even if you like, when I post the question things on my Instagram, just put something, even if it's not relevant to the topic. Because for this girl talk, I did go on my Instagram and ask y'all to ask me some girl talk questions or topics that y'all would like me to speak about, and nobody answered me except for one person. And the question, I'll tell y'all the question later on in the video, but I'm just gonna look up my own questions and just keep it on and popping because y'all don't be helping me at all with that. But to start off, if I could find my primer, that would be nice. Okay, so I know y'all have probably seen this before in my other makeup video, but this is the Ren Clear Skin Perfect Canvas Clean Primer, and I'm gonna go ahead and put this on my face, and then I'm gonna do my eyebrows off camera because that's gonna take a hot minute and I can't really speak and do my eyebrows at the same time. I'm not that good of a multitasker and I want this to look good and not look like a hot mess. So yeah, and then to do my eyebrows, I'm gonna be using a bunch of stuff. I'm not even gonna cap to y'all because in another video that I did for my Instagram reels, I used my regular Anastasia Beverly Hills, but then towards the front part I used the Fenty eyebrow pencil. So that is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use the pomades closer towards the ends of my eyebrow and then going with the pencil closer to the front. So I'm gonna catch y'all once my eyebrows are on and popping. Hey y'all, so I'm back and I know I look a little crazy. The reason why I basically did white under my eyebrows is so that I can get like a nice highlighted brow bone. And also when I use regular concealer under my eyebrows and then go in with eyeshadow, it always alters the color of the eyeshadow. So I don't want that to happen today. So instead, I'm gonna try to use the e.l.f. eyelid primer. This is just a primer that I have sitting around instead of using concealer like I regularly do. But check out my eyebrows. Like, this is probably the best my eyebrows have ever looked, and it didn't even take long. But don't worry, trust the process. It's gonna look better towards the ends. I know I'm looking like, you know, multiple different colors, but don't worry about it. But I tried looking up some questions, some girl talk questions, and they ain't really popping enough, so I'm just gonna go off the top of my head. Okay, so the only question that I received when I posted my poll was why black men are preferred because of their dick sizes or their sizes. I honestly don't know. I always hear once you go black you can never go back. So oh, this is dry. I don't know what the whole reasoning behind that is. I couldn't tell you that. But that was the only question that I received. So I'm gonna talk first. I guess I'm gonna talk first about menstrual cycles, about times of the month. What do I even say about that? Like, it's quite self-explanatory. What do I even say about that, guys? Like, I don't know. It's just the time of the month where you're bleeding Gushers. But for me, I get cramps sometimes, and at times I sometimes just get really hot. The place just gets like I'm spinning. I can't breathe. I can't walk in a straight line. I gotta hold the walls to get from point A to point B. And then sometimes I just feel like I'm, you know, passing out, like about to faint. So that has happened to me quite a lot. It happened to me at school once, and I was like in the bathroom in a corner, like just, I don't know, I don't even know who saw me, but there was this girl. I don't know if she's gonna feel comfortable with me saying her name, but there was this girl. We were on the frisbee team together, and she helped me out so much, and I appreciate her so much. Girl, you know who you are when you found me in the bathroom on the floor. And yeah, I had frisbee practice that day, but I couldn't make it. So she ended up, this is turning into like a story time. She ended up, this is not blending. She ended up taking me down to the guidance office, and at the time my guidance counselor ended up making me some tea, and I think she gave me some cookies or like some crackers or something. So I had tea and crackers, and the girl that brought me down there, I'm not gonna say her name just because I don't know if she's gonna feel comfortable with me saying her name on camera, but she ended up staying with me because it was my spare, and I guess it was her spare too. And I ended up missing my class after spare because I think I fell asleep. The reason why I didn't go home either was because, this is not blending, I made an absolute mistake. The reason why I didn't go home was because I knew at school like somebody could be watching me. Like they kept asking me like, do you want to go home, do you want me to call a parent? And I was like, no, I'm okay, like I just need some tea and I'll be straight. Because I knew if I went home, if anything were to happen to me, no one would be there. But at school, I was literally in the guidance office sitting in the chair, and somebody was watching me just in case something bad were to happen. You feel me? So that's a little story that has happened. I sprayed the brush with my Mario Badescu spray because it is like dry as hell and is like not moving. So if I wet the brush, it would moisten, I guess, this eyelid primer so that it could move better and blend easier, because right now it's just looking a hot motherfucking mess and I ain't feeling it. Okay, that's as good as it's finna get at the moment, so I'm just gonna go ahead and move on and start packing some eyeshadow on this. Hopefully it would turn out better than it's looking right now. I know, guys, like I said, I think y'all should trust the process. The look that I'm going for today is a look that Queen Kayla did on her Instagram live, and I can't seem to find a picture of her with the look, but I'm gonna try to recreate her look as much as I can. So I'm first gonna start off with my Morphe. What Morphe is this? Morphe 350, and it just looks like this. And I'm gonna use Cafe in my crease to start it off. Okay, and also, while I know everybody knows this, but while on your cycle, it is important to shower more than often, because you just don't want to feel gross, disgusting, you know, out of place. So it's important just to shower 2 to 3 times a day, and make sure you're washing, changing your napkins, your pads, tampons, your sanitary napkins as often as possible. Don't wait till the 8 hours. Like, don't do that. That's not good. Don't do that. And washing your vaginal area, I like to use the bar, the Dove bar, the sensitive bar. It's like the light blue one, and just wash my area down there with that. And then when it comes to like actual hygiene products that I use in the shower, I just love Dove, whatever Dove. Some Doves, they be smelling kind of, you know, but Dove soap is the way to go. It just leaves you feeling so clean and fresh straight out the shower. The next topic that I feel like I should touch upon is peer pressure, because I've experienced a bit of peer pressure myself, and it's like, if I told you no, I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it, so why are you still asking me? In high school, just because I was black, people assume that I smoke, which I don't. Like, I hate it with a passion. Smoking ain't for me. I will have a drink here and there, but that's about it. But when it comes to peer pressure, if you don't want to do it and your peers or your friends don't want to listen to you, and they think they know what's best for you when you know what's best for yourself, just follow your heart and follow what your mind is telling you, because at the end of the day, if you do it and knowing you didn't want to do it, although it is a learning process, you may learn from the mistake that you've made, but you've made that and you may regret it for the time being. Like, be thinking like, why did I just do that? I didn't want to do that. Like, why did I do that? So it's like, follow your heart, follow your brain, follow your mind. Whatever your mind is telling you, just go with that first instinct. Don't question it. Don't take it into consideration once you've already made up your mind. And just don't do that. And if they don't want to listen to you at the end of the day, then guess what? They're not your friends, and you should just move on with life and just cancel them, because they ain't it. They're not taking your, what is the word? They're basically not taking you seriously, if that makes sense. Next, I'm gonna take cream just to kind of lighten out the top, and I'm gonna use the same brush, which is the Morphe 441, and cream is also in the 35O palette, just in case y'all are wondering. Oh, and also another thing that I want to say is, don't be associating yourself with people that don't have the same mentality and the same vision as you, like future wise, because if you do that, then they're just gonna keep putting you down and keep telling you that, oh, you can't do that, why would you want to do that, etc, etc. So like, just make sure you're associating yourselves with people that see the vision and are not trying to put you down in any way, shape, or form. And to go along with that, don't associate yourself with people who are trying to change you. Don't associate yourself with people that you have to fake and put on a fake attitude, a fake smile around, because that's not worth your time. Nobody has time for that. Associate yourself with people who appreciate you for you and don't want to change you. Like, don't change yourself for anybody. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Like, if they don't like you for you, then bye, move on, because there's somebody out there that's gonna appreciate you for every little single thing that you do. And just know that, I'm telling you that. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in my James Charles palette, and I'm gonna be taking Cola, which is a deep blue, and I'm hoping this turns out well, because that look that Queen Kayla did was super cute, and I want to, like, she did such an amazing job on that look. I was literally up at 2 in the morning watching her live doing her makeup with, I forgot who she was doing it with, but she was doing it with another person. Let's talk about insecurities. I'm sure a lot of folks out there got insecurities, but I personally feel like whatever it is that makes you insecure, whatever your insecurities are, you shouldn't be telling people that, because they now have something to hold against you. Like, how do I put it? They now have something that knows will hurt you, and they will just use that to tear you down, if that makes sense. So whatever your insecurities are, just write on your mirror or whatever, write it on a piece of paper, write it on your mirror, whatever those insecurities are, and burn it, or like put some Windex on that window and just wipe it right off, and keep doing that until your insecurities are no longer an insecurity of yours. But keep your insecurities to yourself. Don't be telling people what you're insecure about, because they will use it against you. That's on period. We can also talk about fake friends. Now, I don't really think I've had my fair share of fake friends. Like, that's mainly because I really don't fuck with a lot of people. Like, I don't associate myself with many. Like, my inner circle consists of very few people. It could legit fit on my one hand, maybe even needing 3 to 4 fingers. Who do I even talk to like that? Y'all know I'm finna say her name. Girl, don't kill me. I speak to Hajar, Nat, and Denzai, and that's pretty much it when it comes to friends like that, if y'all know what I mean. Other than that, we acquaintances, boo. Like, seriously, Hajar and Nurhara, those two are probably like the only 2 people that I still have conversations with here and there throughout from high school. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's just put 5 fingers. Whoever the 5th person is, I don't know, but I'm gonna just put 5 fingers to that. But when it comes to fake friends, like bye. That's what I said previously. Like, if they don't support you in what you're doing and talking about you behind your back, then it's like, what's the point? You don't really need to feel sad about it or whatnot, because there's 100,000 fish in the sea that will treat you so much better than what other people treat you like, and that could be just as a friendship, nothing more, nothing less, you know what I mean? So it's like, don't stress about it too much, because stressing ain't gonna get you nowhere. This is starting to look black, and it's not supposed to be black, it's supposed to be blue. So I'm gonna go ahead back with this brush that I use. Oh, and the brush that I was using to blend that in was the Morphe 456 brush. Okay, I think I need a lighter blue in here now before I cut the crease. I'm gonna use this Morphe M506, and I'm going to now take the color Playground, also from the James Charles palette, and just put that somewhere. This is the blue that she used, because she does have the James Charles palette. Stupid girl. Not Kayla, but like myself. Her name is Akayla. You should check her out on YouTube. Queen Kayla on YouTube. I love her videos. Also, like, your goals is another thing that you should keep private. Just like how you should keep your insecurities private, because people tend to, what is the word? People don't genuinely feel happy for you once you're succeeding, and that's just personally what I think, because they may be jealous of you, etc, etc. To not have any interruptions or distractions when it comes to pursuing your goals, just keep that to yourself, because if nobody knows, nobody's gonna be preying on your downfall, because people be doing that. One eye always looks better than the other. I always feel like my right side always looks better, and I feel like that's because I'm right-handed. When I do my left eye, it just feels very awkward blending. Like, I feel so messy with it, whereas my right side always, for the most part, looks quite neat. See, like, look at that. This side is like blended softly, whereas this side is mad harsh. Okay, I'm gonna cut the crease off camera to save some time, and I'm gonna hit y'all back once I'm done. Hey y'all, so before I actually moved on to cutting the other eye, I just wanted to come on real quick and show y'all the colors that I'm gonna be using on my lid. I'm gonna go in with Hello from the James Charles palette and just pack that more towards the center, like this area. So like that, and then I'm gonna go in with Ring Light, also from the James Charles palette, and put that more in the center. And I'm just gonna flip the other side of the brush. This is the M124 brush, taking Ring Light and packing that in this inner portion of my eye, kind of blending those two colors together. Then from my Morphe 39L palette, I'm gonna take the color Love Bomb and pack that in the center on top of the other first color I put on. I don't remember what it's called. This is the M166. No, this color is a color you're supposed to use with your finger, but I don't feel like using my finger right now, because then it's gonna be very messy afterwards. Oh yes, honey. I don't know if y'all could see it, but so that looks pretty ugly. But anyways, I'm gonna go do the other camera. The other girl, you can't speak English. I'm gonna do the other eye and I'm gonna catch y'all in a minute. All right, y'all, so this is what we're looking like. It's not really coming out how I wanted it to, but you wouldn't know unless you fully complete. That's the thing with makeup, like you never know what it's gonna look like until you're actually all the way done. But while I was doing my eye, I thought of another topic, which was, the topic was abortions. Now, it's your body, you could do as you please, but there are so many. Oh, I used the wrong blue. Man, I was supposed to use my Fenty palette and I forgot about it again. I wanted to use Midnight Bold, but whatever, next time. This is what we got. I may add it in there somewhere. But abortions, there are so many ways out there to prevent unwanted pregnancies. So like I said, it's your body. This is my opinion. If you don't like my opinion, then deal with it. But there are so many different ways to prevent unwanted pregnancies, and I'm just not really for abortions. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like you're taking something away without even giving it a chance. Let's say you have the baby and you're not physically able, nor capable, nor financially stable enough to take care of that baby. There are always other ways of dealing with it. Like, you can give your child up to for adoption and help out another family in need that is unable to conceive children of their own. There's condoms, birth control, so many different types of birth controls. So there really is no reason nor explanation for people getting pregnant and then deciding that they don't want to go forth with the pregnancy and end up terminating the pregnancy. Now, like I said, that is just my opinion. I understand that some people don't want to give their kids up for adoption because later on down in life their child may not understand the reason as to why they did it. But at the end of the day, you're still giving that fetus an opportunity that, you know, that's just how I feel. So with that being said, I'm not really for abortions. You shouldn't be putting yourself in situations like that where abortion is an option. You shouldn't be having sex if you're not ready to have a baby. You shouldn't be having sex if you're not using protection. You shouldn't be having sex if you're not on birth control. That's just my opinion. And if my opinion offends or bothers you, then oh well. I'm not gonna say I'm sorry because I'm not sorry. So next, I'm gonna take this eyeliner. I think you pronounce it Risho. I ordered them on Amazon and the pack looks like this. So, you know, I got a whole bunch of fun looks coming with these eyeliners. That's my opinion. That is my opinion. My honest and truthful opinion. Now, I can't speak while doing this part, so I'm gonna fast forward it most likely and keep it pushing. Oh my god, this is looking terrible. Ugh. This tickles too so much. Like, I'm trying not to freaking mess it up, but it tickles. I think it looks good with the pink. This is what she did. I know my eye is not similar to hers, but I am trying.
I would say trust the process, but this finna come out ugly. This finna come out a hot mess. Yeah, nah. This is not a process you should be trusting.
The thing about when you're doing makeup is once you make a mistake and you continuously try to resolve the mistake that you made, it just keeps getting worse. So like, I'm thinking about fixing it, but then that's just how makeup goes. Like, if you do makeup, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. The more you try to fix it, the worse it ends up looking. So I'm gonna try. Hopefully I don't absolutely mess it up. I gotta stop talking and concentrate. That is so bad. But if I keep going at it, it's gonna only get worse. So I'm just gonna leave it alone. I like these eyeliners, but I don't really like how they dry. They dry kind of cracking. How am I gonna do this? Like, my arms are literally crossed. I don't know how I'm gonna do this next eye. It tickles so much. It's absolutely ugly. Not mad. Okay, whatever. It's not gonna fix right now. I think I'm gonna go in with the white one and just go all, like on top of the pink. I don't know if I should do it, but I'm gonna do it, like YOLO. So I'm just gonna take the white and just go over it, kind of, sort of. Hopefully I don't like absolutely just mess this up, because it's not looking the greatest right now already. Okay, I think I just messed it up even more. Just gonna put on some lashes to kind of hide it. Okay, this is what we're looking like. Okay, I'm gonna pop on some lashes and be back with y'all, but this is what it's looking like. It's terrible. I think it would have just looked better with the pink, but I think I'm gonna put on Bambi from House of Glam. Feel free to shop them at House of Glam on Instagram. But yeah, I'm gonna pop these on. Boop, and be back. Alright, y'all. Focus, focus, focus. So I'm back. This is what it's looking like. The lash doesn't look like it's on properly. Next, I'm moving into foundation. And I don't know why, but recently I've been mixing my two Fenties. Both of them are in the color 420. One of them is the Soft Matte Longwear Foundation Pro Filter, and then the other one is the Pro Filter Hydration Longwear. The reason why I had this one first, and I didn't really like it because I didn't like how it made my face dry, so I got this one, which is the hydrating one. And recently I have oily skin, so but I don't like a matte look, so I mix them both, and I feel like that's perfect. So I'm shaking. I put 1 pump of each on my hand and mix them together. Now my forehead needs a bit of this because my forehead looking like... Since we just spoke about abortions, I'm gonna talk now. Touch base upon intercourse. I'm using the Morphe M439 brush to blend this foundation in my skin. Zoom y'all out a bit. My headscarf needs to come off because I need to blend my forehead in right. Whoa, that is crazy. The next topic is intercourse and losing your V card. I feel like you shouldn't do it unless you are mentally, physically, emotionally ready for that. And don't just be doing shit with anybody and anybody, because there's real STDs and STIs out there in this world that you can't be playing around with. So just wait for the time, the perfect time that you feel you are ready. Don't let nobody pressure you into doing something you're not ready to do. And that's all I'm gonna say. I want to shave my face because my face is so peachy that when I put on makeup, it just, from close up, it doesn't look that smooth and seamless. So I've been really thinking about shaving my face, but then y'all know once you shave, you're basically over. You gotta continue doing that, and I don't want to do that. I'm also waiting for this new primer that I ordered. I'll be definitely filming a review on it once I get it. I've seen a lot of beauty gurus using it, and my aunt who does makeup, she uses it too, so I want to see what the hype is about. So how am I gonna blend my forehead? Oh, I didn't speak about confidence. That is something that I struggle with a little bit. I personally feel that I struggle with self-confidence, but once again, don't show anybody because they would use it against you, and it's not cute. And it goes again with insecurities. Write it down on your mirror or write it on a piece of paper. Either tear that piece of paper up, burn it, for the mirror, wipe it off, and just keep doing it until you feel like you are. Just go ahead and tell yourself this is something that I need to do myself, is go in the mirror every morning, every night, whenever you really have the time to, and just reassure yourself like, I'm beautiful, I am worthy, I am beautiful, I am worthy. And just whatever you feel like you're lacking, just keep repeating that to yourself in the mirror, and make sure that you tell yourself that you are beautiful, because you are beautiful. Everybody's beautiful in their own way. Now, if any of y'all that are watching this does makeup or whatnot, let me know what a good concealer is, because I've been using the LA Pro Girl, but I feel like when I use that, especially on top of like this foundation, it always leaves me with creasing. No matter if I use powder or not, like a setting powder, it always leaves me with creasing, and I don't like that. That isn't cute. So let me know what a good powder is, a good concealer is, and I will surely look into it, because that ain't it. And also, like, it's not like I can just walk into Sephora and pick up a powder. Like, no, you have to order everything online, and it's like, I don't want to order online because I don't want it to be the wrong colors, you know? So it's like, I just gotta stick with what I got for now. I'm really trying to blend this out as much as I can. It doesn't look that bad in person, but on camera it's showing up like my eyebrows are highlighted, and I only kind of want the bottom to be highlighted. Okay, that's as good as it's gonna get. This is my powder brush, but every time I use my small buffing brush to blend out my under eye concealer, it doesn't blend nicely, so I'm gonna try to use a powder brush instead. I've seen people do it before. There's bare glitter in this, so hopefully it doesn't mess me up. But this is the Morphe E48, so I'm gonna use this, and I'm really trying to debate what concealer I want to use, but I think I'm just gonna have to go for the LA Girl, and I use the color Warm Honey. I'm just gonna start off with one side first and really see what's going on in. And I want like a really highlighted face. I feel like that is super cute, but I can never get it to like that, no matter how hard I try. So I'm gonna do that, and usually I start from the top, but I'm gonna start from blending from the bottom and work my way up to the top, and see if that makes a difference with the color actually staying there and not disappearing. I think it is, but let me not gas it too much too early. I low-key forgot I was doing a girl talk. What other? Oh snap, look at the difference on both sides. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and set this real fast too before it starts to crease, and I'm gonna go use my other powder brush if I could find it. I have like so many brushes and I still want more, but like I could barely find what I'm looking for in here. Okay, Airspun or Laura Mercier. Take my Airspun powder. Now this is sold at Walmart, but I could never find it in Walmarts here in Canada, so when I went to Florida I got that in Walmart in America. So just in case y'all were wondering, maybe just I wasn't looking hard enough here, but I saw it there and was like, okay, so let me just pick that up real quick. And I think it's like between $8 to $10, not expensive at all. Okay, I'm gonna do the other side. I'm gonna speed it up, and I'm gonna think about what the next topic is, because as of right now my mind is blank as a canvas.
And you're like still here for what? Why are you still here? Girl, if you don't scroll and go do something else, what is you still here for? Like, seriously, we look crazy.
Okay, so I'm back. I'm finished with my concealer and it looks really good, I feel. So the next thing I'm gonna do is, I'm not gonna cream contour today. I'm just gonna go straight into using powder, and to do that I am using my Sephora palette contour Visage. Visage means face in French, and I just basically mainly these two, and I'm just contour while I was doing that, I did think of a topic, and the topic was boys. I ain't finna sit here and tell y'all what to do, but just be mindful of the people that you associate yourself with, because most of these dudes out here, they really only want one thing. That one thing is to get between your thighs, get in your pants. So just be mindful of that. You don't want to be giving your goods to all these hood niggas on the street. Then I'm going back with the Airspun, and I'm just gonna clean up my contour line. See, my face is so peachy I can't even get a straight line. Going with this MAC mineralizing, why couldn't I not say the word for a second? Mineralizing Skin Finish Natural powder, and this is in the color Dark. As of right now, I've reached a brain malfunction and I can't seem to think of any other topics for this girl talk. So if you enjoyed this one, feel free to let me know by liking or commenting on this video. And also, if y'all want another one, just let me know. Also, I would be happy to do that, but this time I'm gonna need y'all help with the questions, because although I did pretty well on my own, I want to answer questions that y'all may have, you know. Y'all, I know I'm looking real crazy right now, but before we move along with this video, I just wanted to say a few things. Yes, I know my eyelash isn't on right, but that's okay. I didn't really go nowhere with this look. And secondly, I know I don't really look blended, but I promise you in person it looks so much better. I guess it's because of the lighting was just messing me up, but my forehead was blended. I promise. And also, along with that concealer, let me know what a good blush is, because I don't feel complete without blush, and that's just me. But the blush that I've been using, let me show y'all. The blush that I like to use is actually from this Kitty makeup kit that has a ton of eyeshadows in it. And the color, I don't want anything to fall. The color that I like to use is this one right here. But I just want something more compact. Like, if I could take this out, I probably can't take it out. I most definitely would. So I found this. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Blush Trio, and I got this at Winners for $14, $14.99. But I don't like the colors in here. Like, they don't look well on my skin. This is what it looks like. I thought that this color would have been nice on me, but it's not. It's too light. So for right now, I'm just gonna stick to my Kitty makeup, because that's what's been working for me and that's the color I like. So I'm gonna try to take that out sometime soon and just get rid of this whole thing, because I don't use this lipstick shit. I like to go on my nose, make it look like I'm sick. The next thing I'm gonna do is highlighter. I'm using the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt, and I'm gonna use Cheeky Freak. Yo, Rihanna, what is up with your, I don't know what it is. And if y'all know me, I kinda sorta go OD when it comes to highlighter. If you don't got on highlighter, sis, you ain't popping. If you want to be popping, you have to go OD with the highlighter. I really wish I had an accent. Although some of y'all may think that I got an accent, but I don't speak English. Although people in the UK speak English, they just sound so beautiful. Ooh, my battery is about to die. Damn, I just charged this. That's how long I've been recording. I've been recording for like almost 2 hours. I'm gonna catch y'all back when I'm done. All I'm gonna do is put highlighter under my brow and put on some lip gloss, and I'm gonna catch y'all back once I'm all done, because I don't want the camera to die completely, because this is gonna take longer to charge. But so guys, this is the finished look. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and turn that post notification bell so that you can be notified anytime I post a new video. Also, be sure to follow my socials, which I'm gonna put right here on the screen. Also, y'all have a little bit of homework to do. Y'all gotta tell me what's a good concealer, what's a good blush, and let me know if y'all want another video like this, because I would be sure to drop them for y'all. But this is the finished look. Let me try to turn this down some so y'all could see. Oh, there. Sis, the light was too bright. There we go. Thumbnail. But yeah, guys, that's all I have for y'all today. Bye.